In this video, I am going to tell you every single book that has anything to do with my automated trading success. So if you're looking into getting into automated trading, algorithmic trading, trading bots, quantitative trading, whatever you want to call it, I'm just going to rail off a list of books here and tell you step by step every single book. Are they the best books in the world to read for this stuff? I don't know, bro, but I'm going to give you 20 plus books that you can go ahead and study. What I do is I read books, and the good ones I study. So I think I'm a big believer in everything's trapped in these books, man. That's it. So let me go ahead and just start railing them off here. And then later I'm going to go ahead and give you another set of books. So while I'm going to give you like 10, maybe 10 right now, later on in this video, I'm going to give you 10, if not 20 more. So make sure to stick around for the whole video. We have a super interesting conversation as well with one of the viewers that came up in here a little hot, and a little bit of drama happened, but I think it's super insightful to see. So let's dive into the books. These are the first half of books I'll be mentioning, so make sure to watch the entire video to get all of the books. But let's start off with Data Science from Scratch, a really good book for data scientists. And if you're algorithmic trading, you are a data scientist. Okay, what else? How about Wooden on Leadership? These are books that are on my bookshelf, by the way, that I have read. Wooden on Leadership. Algorithms to Live By. I have not read this one yet, but I am extremely excited for it. Let's say another one here, Clean Code. So if you want to write better code, Clean Code is nice. Learn Python 3 the hard way. Algo Trading Cheat Codes by Kevin Davey, and I talk about that man a little bit later. I love him so much, and I've been following his stuff for a long time, and he's super brilliant. Here's a good one that's not algorithmic trading, but it helps you think. And what is algo trading? It's thinking of ideas. It's called Tinker Toys. I'm sorry, it's called Thinker Toys. I've always called it Tinker Toys, though. It's Thinker Toys. What else, dude? How about the cash flow quadrant? Everybody knows of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, but how about the cash flow quadrant? How about Solo una cosa? So I'm learning Spanish, so I read a lot in Spanish. Solo una cosa. That is The One Thing by Gary Keller. How about 0 to 1? It's not all about using the things that other people are using, but what about when we go 0 to 1? 0 to 1 by Peter Thiel. How about Good to Great by Jim Collins? How about Los Cuatro Acuerdos, or the Four Commandments? How about El Poder de los Hábitos, or the Power of Habits? How about Thich Nhat Hanh, his book called Happiness? And I know you know this one, Paulo Coelho, The Alchemist. We've got The Outliers by Malcolm Gladwell. The Miracle of Mindfulness. Steal Like an Artist, because there's a lot of information out there, and there's a lot of things that don't need to be new. How about The Art of War, bro? This is way deeper than algorithmic trading, but I told you to stick around. I'll get into more trading books and Python books if that's what you want later, but this is way deeper than that. How about Option Volatility and Pricing? Yes, you must read that. Hands-on Machine Learning with Scikit-learn, Keras, and TensorFlow. If you're interested in machine learning. Python Machine Learning by Sebastian Rashka. Machine Learning for Algorithm by Stefan Jansen. The Handbook of Technical Analysis. Dude, I'm giving you all of my books. Option Market Making. Every single book that I have in sight, in my crib right now. Futures Trading Strategies, Advanced Futures Trading Strategies. I'm going to leave the rest for later. Actually, I've got one. No, I'm going to leave the rest for later. There's about 20 more that I want to go ahead and let you listen to, and listen to these conversations, because these conversations will change the world. I'll see you there. I just got one question for you, dude. How would you trade with this data? You know the edges in the data, the edges in finding data that nobody else has. I have all of the data that I look at here on a daily basis, and I will walk you through it step by step. Okay, on the left side, far left, look at far left, the far left, the green and the red. What is the green and the red, dude? This is the price change in the last 60 minutes of a ton of different cryptos. Okay, let's move one over to the left. I'm looking at the baby blue and the black and the white, dude. And you can see here that it goes ahead and it says all of these tokens, these are the highly traded tokens on Solana. Why am I watching those? Because Solana is where the music is playing right now. If you're fading it, that's your problem, not mine. What about right next to it, the green and the red? The green and the red flying through. You see them flying right here, dude. These are all the orders coming through over $500. You could see Binance is printing cash. What about next to it? Oh, these are the orders over $3,000. Okay. How about in the middle here? This is just a back test that I just built, and you can see it returns 57% while the buy and hold is negative 16%, dude. Let's keep going through the data screens because I want to give you this time to watch this data and try to find the rhyme or the rhythm in between the data. It's all there. There's nothing new, dude. This is alternative data. Yes, sure, but you can have access to it as well. You can see here I'm tracking all of the open interest. Open interest is how much leverage there is in the market essentially. Here you can see I'm tracking all the liquidations in all different time periods. This is pretty much totaling up all the liquidations over here on this side. This side shows us every single liquidation that comes through that is big. I'm sorry, these are the big orders. These are the small orders, these are the medium orders, and these are the huge orders. These are the big liquidations, anything over 3,000. These are the liquidations over 300,000 or 500,000. And this is the funding rate. The exchange's tool. This is their tool to manipulate traders. So you have all the data sources I do. You can see this back test is based off of a liquidation strategy. And I actually want to run this back test here. Let's see what the optimal percentages were. So 80,000 to 15,000. Okay. So 80,000. I'm going to change this to be 300. I'm going to change this to be 10. I'm going to change this to be 20. 22. I'm going to change this to be 1,000. All right, so this one's going to take a super long time to backtest this because there's so many optimizations, but it's all based off of a liquidation strategy that I've gone over and over again. I'll go over it again here tomorrow. I'll give you all the code in the inner circle call. How do you get in the inner circle? You actually already got to be in it. So if you're not in the Discord, you can ask around, but there's a website somewhere around here and the Discord's at the bottom. But you can see this is 18% return versus the 17 buy and hold. 15% return versus 16 buy and hold. So I'm just robustness testing this. 25% versus minus 16 buy and hold. 50% minus 16. Okay, I don't need to prove it to you anymore, dude. I'm focused B. I'm gonna go ahead and run this back test here. You can see this is just this template one, doesn't really matter. This here is gonna take a long time to back test. So please do put any questions you have in the chat. I will be popping in and out of this chat here, and you can see here if I just maybe make this screen a little smaller here. Let's go ahead and maybe close some of these windows. How about that? Done a lot today. I've shown a lot. I show everything I do because that pushes me too, dude. If I show you everything I know, then you know everything I know. Every single day I come here live at 8 a.m. Eastern time. If you don't catch me live, you're going to miss a lot, dude. You can still watch the YouTube videos. Maybe you're watching a recording. Maybe you're lucky enough to see this as a recording, but I don't know because at the end of the day, I can't share everything. I code too much for YouTube. I code way too much for YouTube. I can't show all of these things that I'm working on, unfortunately, but I try to do a recap at the end of each week here. That's probably all the data. There we go. So you please use me as a resource. And if you have any questions about algorithmic trading or how to build a trading bot or how to automate your trading from home, I'm a regular dude. I show this stuff every single day because I believe code's a great equalizer. You never have to pay me anything. I'm never going to DM you asking for money. That's not me, dude. I'm sorry. If you do want an extra helping hand, I have the boot camp. You can read about it below. It essentially holds your hand through the entire process of automating your trading. There's a 100% money back guarantee. You can read what people who have actually that have gone through it have to say. I think that's probably more important than what I have to say. So there's always that option, but please do. I challenge you. Post your questions in the chat. I challenge you. Post your ideas in the chat. Post your ideas in the chat. What would you do with all of this data, dude? The data that I'm showing you on the screen, I already talked about it. Again, we've got the biggest movers in the last 60 minutes. We've got the new tokens on Solana. We've got all the orders coming in so you can read the tape or do what you need to do. You can see all of the open interest, the liquidations, every single liquidation that comes through. Pretty crazy, B. It's pretty crazy. So leave your questions in the chat and I will answer them. I'm not going to tell you the dollar amounts that I make because that's going to attract the wrong people in my world. And I'm a researcher. I'm here researching new strategies every single day. I will show you my back tests. I will show you some algos when I build them in front of you, but ask me any question except how big my D size is, essentially. Book recommendations. Yeah, dude. I got a bunch of book recommendations inside the boot camp, but what type of books are you looking for? Learn Python the Hard Way is a good book. Bayesian Statistics, The Fun Way is a good book. What other? I got a couple books here. Here you go. I just covered everything. Advanced Futures Trading Strategies is a good book. Algorithmic Trading for Machine Learning is a good book. Or Machine Learning for Algorithmic Trading. Excuse me, I'm dyslexic. Every single trading book out there is a good book. Backtesting. A good book on backtesting was Kevin Davies' book. I liked it a lot. He doesn't like me though. I don't get it. So he has a book, Kevin Davey. He's a really good guy. I love him so much. And I hope he's in a good place in this world, mentally and physically, because I reached out to him to have him on the podcast. And he pretty much said, F you, bro. He said, I'm your competitor. I was like, okay, that's cool. That's cool. I'm not really competing with you, but whatever. I love him. Kevin Davies got a great book. Go read it. Trading Secrets or something. Secrets, Algorithmic Trading Secrets or something. Yeah, I think it's just generational. Like, I'm in a different generation than him. I lead with love and he's trying to compete with me, but I'm not trying to compete with him. I'm not even trading the same assets as him. And we're not on the same vibrational path, obviously, as I live out of abundance and he lives out of scarcity. Clearly, I love the guy. I just know what the emails said. And I was like, dang, I was taken aback, to be honest. I was like, dang, you're like a goat. You know, I learned from you, dude. Like, it would be an honor to have you on my podcast. I was trying to give him a platform. And then he was just like, nah. I read your website and you said train with emotions. Whatever. I don't need to air his dirty laundry out, but there's a lot of boys in this industry that are very, very scarcity mindset. I mean, obviously that's what finance is. So I keep coming across, people I look up to. And it sucks because I look up to these guys. They're way different they're further in the game than I am. And I just gave you a book on algo trading, B. It's Algo Trading Secrets or something by Kevin Davey. Black Swan. Yo, I've got too many books, but I've given you like 7. So give me something, B. Give me some love. Throw me a 777. Say you love me. Say, how am I doing? I don't know. Give me something too, and I'll give you everything. I give everything every single day. I can go ahead and just pull up my Audible and start railing them, honestly, since my phone is right there, and I would love to do that. These are good questions, dude. The Holy Bible, Business Secrets from the Bible, Liar's Poker, How to Make a Few $1 billion, The Creation Frequency, Inside the Black Box, You'll See It When You Believe It, Autobiography of a Yogi, Power vs. Force, The Power of Your Subconscious Mind, Thinking Fast and Slow, Atomic Habits, The Power of Habit, The Magic of Thinking Big, Psychology of Money, How to Day Trade for a Living, The Quants, A Random Walk Down Wall Street, Fooled by Randomness, Trading in the Zone, Lifespan, Best Loser Wins, One Good Trade, How to Trade in Stocks, Options Volatility and Pricing, The New Market Wizards, all the Market Wizard books, No Excuses, Dopamine Nation, The Black Swan, The Compound Effect, The Lords of Easy Money, Statistics for Beginners, The Smart Investor. Dude, I'm giving you so much alpha today. This is crazy. The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, all the Market Wizards again, Raise Your Vibration, Unknown Market Wizards, Hedge Fund Market Wizards, The Miracle of Mindfulness, Atomic Habits, The 5-Second Rule. Dude, I can't tell you more. I can't tell you more than this, bro. I can actually go, I can tell you way more. I've got a library outside this room. The Power of Now. Trust Me, I'm Lying. If You Believe It. If You Believe, You Believe. Flash Boys. One Up on Wall Street. Reminiscence of a Stock Operator. The Complete Turtle Trader, Dark Pools, The Man Who Solved the Market, Clean Code, How I Made $2 million in the Stock Market. Bro, I've got mad books for you, dude. I've got mad books for you. Crazy you read it all. Dope. I'm glad you read it all, B. I'm glad you read it all. Study it now, B. Study it all. Because you can read a book once and read a book again and read a book again and then read a book again. And on that 4th time you read the book, you hear something that you've never heard before. It's an amazing thing. Bugsmith says, this man just looked up top financial books and is reading a list. LMAO. Bugsmith, I love you so, so much. I hope that your day gets better. I looked up the list of my past books on my Audible that I purchased. Sure. It's not about the books that you read. You don't get any notches on your belt. It's not about that, B. It's about what you get out of the books. What connections can you make, dude? Bugsmith says, bruh, what you doing with this data? You looking at L2 like a hawk? I'm looking at L2 like a hawk, cousin, because I'm coming at your neck, B. Yes, I'm taking the cash from you and I'm giving it to my family. This is PvP. It is, but I'm going to taunt you the entire way. And I'm going to show you every single step. I'm going to give you every single thought. I'm going to give you every single book off that book list you told me I just looked up. How many books you read, bruh? I don't care. How many secrets have you pulled? How many connections have you made from those books? 777 to you, quite. Gang, gang. Bugsmith says your Python can't even hang with me, B. Okay. Okay, unknown dude that's jumping in my YouTube channel. I'm on that Nicki hit. Oh, I see. You just wilding out right now. That's why. You on that Nikki, I get it. You one of those Zen boys, okay. That's what I'm competing with. I'm competing against all these kids that are popping Zens all the time. Oh my goodness. Quite confused. Quant says crazy. I'm still broke after reading a bunch of books. You got to study the books then, B, and you got to put this shit to practice. This ain't a game, dog. This ain't a game. It's not about how many books you read. It's about how many connections you make off of the ideas in the book. I love it when people are like, "Oh, I've read 50 books this year, bro. I've read probably I don't know, probably 3 times that." But I'm looking for secrets, dude. It doesn't matter about how many books you read. It's about how much. At the end of the day, how much money you make trading. Because I read books that are not. You heard my list of books, B. You heard of my list of books, B. My books are not all about trading. My books are actually more half about mind stuff, because your guys' mind, not all you, but like Bugsmith's mind, his mind wakes up and he's addicted to that nicotine. He needs to get his little Zen hit in. My mind, I'm coming at his neck. I'm coming for his Zen dollars, right? Every single day, he's dropping about $8 on a puck of Zen. And I'm over here knowing, actually watching him get liquidated, because he thought, hey, just because it's 8 a.m. right now and I popped my Zenny Zen and I'm jit off a Zen, B. Oh, I guess it's time to take a trade. Your Zens are my alpha. So thank you, dude. Yo, El Gato, it's good to see you. It's an honor, bruh. Ashish, what's up, bro? This looks difficult. It is difficult. Thinking Fast and Slow, Clarence says. How to Think in Bets were 2 good books. I actually haven't read How to Think in Bets. Thank you, Clarence. Thinking Fast and Slow is a great one. Okay, big dog. He's an angel investor too, dude. We want to have a dick measuring contest. That's cool, dude. I get 200 K1s a year, if you know what that means. I get 200 K1s a year. Don't try to puff your chest out at me, boy. I invested in learning how to code because I come from that world, actually. How many X's you got on your last startup is the question. Just because you pop a Zen and you feeling good right now doesn't mean you should come at me, little bugger. I love you so much. Calling me out for $8 a day on Zens. No, I'm calling you out for being addicted. I'm calling you out for having your mind go directly to those Zens right when you wake up. And you're competing with me, B. It sounds like you're competing with me on the trading level and on the early stage investing level. You're probably using something like Equity Zen or something, though, so probably not. So I just like to see when people come in this chat and start taking shots at me, because I know they're emotional and they're going to trade by hand. And if their Zen doesn't hit the right way, or they're on the back end of the fade of the Zen, I know what's going on with your life, B. I know you're trading by hand, dude. It's so clear. Bug says, startups, LMAO, I build those, big dog. Okay, dude, me too. Okay, dude, how many times have you exited thus far? Maybe you'll get close enough to the real world and you'll come into the real game of investing. We make money off founders like you, dude, and I love you so much because I need you, dude. So please do send that pitch deck. If you actually do build startups, then I really love you. And I really do want to invest in you, kid. Bug says he takes his 10 to 15% loss and then calls it a day every day. I love when we get people like Bug up in the chat. I was about to just let this be a day to day, but I like talking to people like Bug because Bug shows what we're competing against. He shows that he's volatile. He's volatile. I'm volatile. I'm emotional, but I'm able to jump in and actually do this algorithmically while most people are here like Bug. And that's the good thing. I've got this intel because I see it every single day. And I actually grab on to people like Bug because it's an example of who we are trading against. Somebody with an ego that comes in here and has never seen what I've done before. They don't realize that I'm just a researcher researching. I'm retired, B, and I'm just putting out all of my code so you can keep up with me. He says he goes for his 10 to 15% per day. So I know some days that he gets liquidated. That's for sure. Because he's off the Zen. There's no problem with Zens. It's just that you're exposing your hand to me and you're building this persona for me to trade against with my bots. I understand. There's people in crypto. We're all ambitious. We're traders in general are ambitious. They're trying to get to the bag every day. But just because you woke up at 8:30 a.m. and the market opens at 9:30 a.m. does not mean that it's time to take a trade. But I know for a fact that hand traders feel that way. But I look at the data over years and my bots, they find the perfect time to trade. They're not off Zins. They're not off caffeine. They're not off the tree. I smoke the tree too, dude. I'm not better than you. I'm not trying to say because you're on Zins, I'm some high power or anything like that. I just appreciate when people come in here and they chat and they say they come at me because I am nobody. I'm just a researcher, dude. I'm just here testing ideas. But I love when people come in the chat and they expose the volatility, the ego, the minds of most traders. And it just builds my confidence because you can see here, I've been waiting 20 minutes just to backtest an idea. So if I know my competition probably is not going to waste that 20 minutes to even wait for a trade, I know for a fact they're not going to waste 2,000 hours learning the code so they can separate themselves. They're doing what everybody else does. Everybody else does Zins right now. That's okay. Speed them up for me. Speed them up for me. Keep slinging that $8 Zins. Oh man, I didn't mean to call you out for dropping $8. I know you a rich man. I didn't mean to offend you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to come at you like that. I hope you have the best day ever. I love you. I leave from love, dude. 777. So I find it interesting. I was telling that story about the other traders that I learned from, and then I try to connect with them and they say I'm their competition. I'm not their competition, dude. I'm showing you everything I got. If I was your competition, would your competition show you everything they got? I hear these words from traders that I look up to. I read their books and I talk to them and they're like, nah, F you, bro. You're my competition. I'm nobody's competition. I'm my competition. If you worried about your competitors, you're gonna lose because I ain't worried about no competitors, B. I'm my biggest competitor. Yesterday, I was not as good as I am today, and that's quantitatively true. I show my data here every single day. It's crazy, B. So please, please, please do keep coming at me in the chats. I do love the chats, good or bad. I actually really like the bad because it exposes the child games that I'm playing here. I'm playing against kids. You only gotta be 18 in order to trade your life savings. And it's so, so nice. But please, Bug, hit me up someday if you do have a startup. Just make sure your pitch deck is tight and I'll throw you the cash that you need. And maybe we can talk sometimes because it seems like you haven't even read those books yet. The books you said I read off a list. I said it so quick, dude, because I actually read them. And I do have a list here, dude. It's my Audible. I'm going to keep spreading this love to you, dude. 777. So much love to everybody here. Hey, thank you for pulling that out of me, Bug. Thank you, because those words I need to say. I need to remind everybody here who we really are trading against. They're real people with real emotions, just like you and I. We get emotional trading when the prices go up or down or they're whipping around. Just like we get emotional, just extrapolate that out to everybody else in the world. And where do you think you are in that percentage of people in the world? Are you more mentally stable than 50%? Well, okay, then you probably have an edge in trading. But if you're not, you're kind of effed. So I like it when we get buggers in here. A bug be like, I run out of ways to hate on this guy. It's because I lead with love. It's impossible to hate on me because he probably just went and looked at my YouTube channel and was like, damn, this bro actually put in the work. He actually probably knows what he's talking about a little bit. I don't know anything though, bro. I start at a 0 point origin every single day and I just lead with love, and whatever I figure out, everybody else sees. That's hella funny though. Which market do I specialize in? I specialize in crypto. I kind of look at it as the kiddie pool. It's newer than equities. So, you know, I'm only on year 4. And for me, this is a 60-year game because I've already done the business stuff. I've already done the investing stuff. I've got plenty of cash that I'm sitting on. My problem became, yo, this is a little too much cash to be trading by hand. How are you going to fix this? And the only option for me was to either A, stop trading, or B, automate it, because my strategies worked. It was just that, like, every once in a while, you know, 25 days out of the year, I would be good, feeling good. But then 5 days out of the year, I'd be like bug, where I have to, like, I'm feeling bad. I'm feeling so bad about my life that I have to go chat and say like some rude messages to a researcher that's giving everything away. And those days are when I lose money. So I just removed it, and I did the hardest thing possible to separate myself from the basic people in the world, the basic people that literally wake up and trade by hand. No offense if you're trading by hand. No offense. It's just math, right? Basic means most people, 99.9% of traders are hand traders, but 50% of the trades made are from bots. Where are you going to go? Are you going to be the majority, or are you going to do what others won't do? I decided, because I had the time and the money, to just, hey, lock in for 1 year, learn how to code. It took me probably 3 months to have my first back test done. Now I see people in the boot camp that are getting their back tests done in the first 2 weeks because I show them step by step. But don't ever join my boot camp if you don't feel like it's for you, because I show it all here on YouTube, dude. It's all free. This is a public good. I believe code's a great equalizer. For me, it was the last little secret I needed in order to be unstoppable. That's why I can take little rats like Bug all the time so easy. He's probably like, damn, dude, I'm gonna go watch his videos, because I literally do this. I really do this, dude. I don't just chat about it. I don't just tell you. I racked off 40 books in the matter of 20 seconds that I've literally studied. And I've got probably 50 more books right outside. These were just the audibles. So I specialize in crypto. Yo, Tone, what's up, dude? How are you? He said, found your channel recently. Looking forward to learning your content. Great information, brother. Yo, it's my pleasure. We've got this back testing, and I feel like there is now a time, if you have any questions, then go ahead and ask them. If not, then I'm just going to let this ride out. My question to you, dude, is what would you do with all this data? We've got in the top right, the funding data. These two screens on the right side are liquidations. This one right here, the purple and the blue to the right of the code, is the big orders. They're like the biggest orders. Down here is the total liquidations, the bottom, the blue, green, and red, total liquidations. You can see there's been 13 million liquidations in the last 2 hours. And it was probably Bug. That's why he had to come up in here. These are the open interest right here. This is my latest back test, and it's optimizing to make another one. Over on the far left is all of the top trades, or the top tokens in the last 60 minutes. You can see it's a lot of red. Here on the far left second pane is all of the new tokens, or all the top volume tokens. Here's all the orders. Glad you're here, David. Glad you're here. Where is the best place to start? I joined your Discord channel, Tone says. So the best place to start, it just depends. Are you trying to learn for free, or are you trying to learn fast? That's the question. You don't need to answer it, because I've got a solution for both. If you want to learn for free, 100% free, what I always recommend is just go to my oldest videos 2 years ago. It was like closer to the start when I was like still figuring it out. I learned code, and then I started to show I learned how to code. I learned how to build my first bot and backtest, and then I just started showing me working on it. So I've got like 1,000+ videos, so you could start there. It's free. Free. The bootcamp is paid. The bootcamp is where I sat down and I scripted out videos and actually like put in the work to make good videos, because I don't make good videos here. They happen to be good because I'm literally showing crazy secrets, but the bootcamp is $69 and there's 100% money back guarantee. And this is where all my code is, where organization is, where the paid community is. The Discord is free. You can ask people in there which one they prefer. Again, it doesn't matter. I don't make my money off of the Algo Trade Camp. It's just there because I literally get harassed every day. Like, yo, you need to start a boot camp. Yo, where do I get started? And it's like, those are valid questions. And I think it's cringy to have a course. But like after I get the questions over and over again, it's like it's the solution. It's like, oh, you got a problem with algorithm or with trading. There's a solution. It's to automate your trading. Oh, I've got a problem with trying to answer the same question over and over and over again while I'm focused on building my bots. Well, the solution is to build a video step-by-step course. So while I think it's kind of cringy to have a course as an algorithmic trader, kind of is what it is. So, but you can join, but you don't have to join. That's what I'm trying to say. And if you do join and you don't like it, then you get your money back instantly. 100% money back guarantee, really quickly, easy. Just email me and you get your money back. So that's like my anti-course